Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. It's another in our darts review series, and today we'll be having a look at Target Darts Bolide 05s 26 gram from their Void range. If you're ready, I'm Roddy, let's review. Okay guys, welcome to the video. As mentioned, we're going to be checking out the Target Darts Bolide 05s in their Void range. We'll jump straight into the unboxing and see how they look. On the back, you can see the shape of the various bolides available, and in this video, as mentioned, we're going to be looking at the 05s in 26 gram weight, but 22 grams and 24 grams are your other options for this dart. As you open the box, it's a much more simple ordeal. As you can see, we get the 3 darts, stems and flights, along with a Swiss point tool for tightening or removing the tip. Having only played with straight barrel darts previously, these torpedo-shaped darts are not a set that I would automatically have sought out myself, but, and it's a big but, I've been really pleasantly surprised by these. So let's talk about the design of these darts. To start with, it's a 90% tungsten barrel. You've got this really cool black titanium coating. There are multiple grip profiles, Swiss point technology, sandblasted grip, as well as precision engineering. So that's enough about the darts for now. Best thing to do, we'll go out and have a throw, have a little chat about them, see how we get on in the 99 dart challenge, and then we'll have our final thoughts. So let's head out to the darts den. Okay guys, welcome out to the darts den. So a bit like the previous darts, I'm not a huge fan of removable flights, even though I'm still just a novice. And if you've been watching my last videos, you'll remember that I took a liking to the windmouth fusions because they had a smooth section at the top, and I didn't like that the K-flexes had a groove that ran all the way to the bottom, because that's where my finger sits. However, I went online and I had a wee look to see I was actually quite keen on different pattern flights. I came across these Cuesoul, called Cuesoul Roves. I like the skull design on them. Now, they're integrated as well, but when they arrived, they actually feel a bit more papery. So, whereas like the windmouth fusions and the K-flex are very rigid, these ones are actually, they've got quite a bit of flex in them. So they're a bit more papery, which I think has helped with deflections. So at the moment, Cuesoul Rove, I think they're called, Rove R6, I'll show them when we go back inside. They're not very expensive and you can get them online fairly easily, and I've really liked using them so far. So that is the change, and I think the black flight looks pretty cool with the black barrel. Hopefully you'll agree with that. So a couple of comments I would make on the darts. They're very unfamiliar when you're holding them. If you've got the same grip as me, kind of a rear holder, you almost wonder where you're supposed to put your fingers on that kind of lumpy part of the barrel, you know, the thicker part. So it's really it takes a bit of getting used to. But one thing I would say, 26 grams is the heaviest dart I've thrown, and as soon as you throw that, you feel like there's a lot of control and that dart goes where you want it to go. Now I'm still a beginner, so I'm still hitting in the low 40s as an average, but compared with say like Luke Littler G1s, which are 23 grams, these are only 3 grams heavier, there is a massive difference in how it feels leaving your hand. I let one of my friends who's really keen on darts have a shot of them, and his first question was, how do you hold these? So he was another guy that was used to using straight barrels and hadn't really used this torpedo shape. You figure it out, there's something gets comfortable and it feels really controlled, possibly even more controlled than it does to hold a straight barrel. And I've got another friend who I saw was throwing a dart very similar shaped and plays really well. I gave him a shot of these, and as soon as he held them, he said, wow, these feel great. And he threw them really well and said they felt great. One thing I would note about the Void range, which is the black titanium, you're going to start losing that black with the darts hitting off each other. So they get pretty scuffed looking pretty quick, but as a dart for throwing, really good. So we'll do a bit of a practice and then we'll do 99 darts and see how we can get on with their score. Terrible first throw. Quite well bundled together though. Another thing you'll notice, if you're precious about your boards, you'll notice the heavier darts do make a big dent when they go in. But not to worry, they repair pretty quick. So that was a good set there, 92. So what takes a bit of getting used to with the weight of them is how hard you have to throw them. With the lighter darts, they feel like they come out your hand quite easy, but these feel really controlled, and once you get the height dialed in, the strength dialed in, they go pretty much where you want them, as you'd hope to. I haven't played with these darts in a wee while. I've been maybe a month of just playing with the Look Littlers again, so I'm a wee bit out of practice with these. And the weather's been absolutely roasting, so this garage has been the worst place for darts. So I haven't played as much as I've hoped to. But great feeling dart, really peculiar to begin with, but instantly you just love the feeling of control when it leaves your hand, which I don't really get from the Look Littler G1 Prodigies. Like I said, with these Cuesoul integrated flights, they look really cool as well. So when I said at the beginning that it's not a set of darts that it's not a set of darts that I would have chosen to go for. The reason I ended up with these, my dad bought 3 sets of darts, all similar kind of shape and weight. He got the Bunting G5s, some Van Barnevelds, and he tried these. He liked the look of these. And these are the ones he didn't get on with out of the 3. So he sent them to me and said, do you want a shot of them? And I liked them so much, I decided to take them off him. And I think the first day that I used them, I hadn't even thrown that many darts. I had said to the old man, I'm going to hit 180s with these. There's just a feeling from them. It's like, yeah, this is good. I like this. So at the moment, I've not been hitting a lot of 180s because I am still very much a learner. Look Littler G1 Prodigies. I've had one 180. Got my first 180 with them. But in the few months that I've been using these Bolide 05s, I've had 3 with the Bolide 05s. So they have taken the lead in the 180s table. And I've got an absolute ton more darts that I've got to show you and to review, which I've started a bit of a collection. So I'm really keen to get this video done so I can start playing with some of the other ones. This warm-up's going okay, some high scores. We're in the 80s and 90s. Of course, you get the occasional 26. Sometimes you forget that you're just throwing and you're not really paying attention to technique. And actually, since I put the last video out, I've had COVID and had sore joints, my elbows, my wrist, and my elbows, my wrist, and my shoulders with the COVID, that I got a bit of dartitis already. Forgot how to hold the dart and how to throw it after I took a week off as part of that recovery. So I had to go back to YouTube and watch and take some advice online on how to throw a dart again. But it's coming back now. I say it's coming back, not that good, but we're improving. There's another 100. Right, I think we are suitably warmed up. Alright guys, I've had a bit of a warm up now, so what we're going to do, as we've done in previous videos, we're going to do 99 darts on the Target Darts counter app. I'll open the app up and let you see on screen how it goes. So we start off by opening the app. Then we go to, well, you can see my average at the top there, so 41.87. So it's still not very good, but we're getting better. Press play local, then we're going to go down to score training near the bottom. Click on custom, type in 33, and then we start game. So now all we do is we log our scores and we see what our total is after the 99 darts. My current record, or my current leaderboard, are these, the Bolide 05s. I managed to get over 2,000 with them one night when I was playing. Typically I'm getting around the 1800, which I think is okay. But we're aiming for higher scores, so let's go see if we can get anywhere near that 2,000. Hands wobbling a wee bit. Okay, 41, not a great start. So I think you find, if you're anything like me, and you've been throwing lighter darts, that wasn't good. Snatched at that one. 28. What I find with these, this heavy weight, the 26 grams, they fly with real purpose. You feel like you've got a lot of control. They're going exactly the area you want them to. With the lighter darts, sometimes you feel like you have to put a bit more effort into it. God, these are terrible. That was a lucky. There's a fluke. 45, 49. Right, come on, we need to pick this up. They do punch a bigger hole into your dartboard as well, by the way, if you do use lighter darts. So if you're precious about your board, you'll probably get butt hurt by these. God, too high with that one as well. We've got lucky. 40, 65. Right, I need to try and drop the darts down a bit lower. Concentrate, less talking. Ooh, 41. I consider dropping down to the 19s there. Changed my mind last second. Ah, 30. These are close to being decent darts. Let's see if we can pick it up. Yes, able to drop in over the top of those. That was a good one. Like I said, I'm still a novice, so to be getting hundreds is a huge improvement for me. The darts play a big part of that. Ooh, another 100 though. Just snatch those last two. See if I can get more of those going though. Come on. 45. We can't have hundreds all the time. Oh, that wasn't a good throw. Nor was that. 40. Right, we're almost a third of the way through and we're at 539. So we're not on target for reaching 2000. Come down a bit. Too far. Take the 60 though. 60. Right, so we're exactly a third of the way through and we're on 599. So at the moment we're on course for about 1700, 1800. Ooh, we're hooking them. 40 again. We're sitting at about a 55 for the 3 dart average here. Need to improve on that. Oh, hit the 1 after seeing it. Come on, treble 20. Treble 5. 36. So I would definitely say if you're just using straight barrel darts or you're looking for a change or to try something new, these Bolide 05s are definitely worth a shot. They might not be for you. There's another 100. In terms of prices, these ones you can get them anywhere from 45 to 55, which in the current market is a pretty good price, given that most darts are up in the 70, 80, 90 range at the moment. That was terrible. I'll put a link in the description for where you can find the darts via Amazon. Other retailers are available. I'll tell you something, I really like these Cuesoul Flights. 60, that was close to 100. 60. And you'll see with some of these darts that I'm throwing, the grouping's quite good. Which is, one downside to that is the black titanium coating getting scuffed. 45. Don't know, has anyone else been having problems with the heat and not being able to play out in their garages? Been a real struggle. I'm sweating buckets here as it is. But I've got so many other darts that I've got in. I'm desperate to try out. Oh, I have to drop to 19s and hit the 7, of course. Lowest score of the night. through the middle, through the middle, off to the side. Don't know, is anybody else in the same sort of 3-dart average range? Low 40s? Do you use the Target Dart counter app? How many 180s are you on? God, look how good the gripping was there. 60. Like I said, these darts account for a lot of that. Yes, my darts is slowly improving as he hits the 1, of course. Oh, 62. 62. Yeah, these darts are, honestly guys, I now go for these. I choose these ahead of the Luke Littler G1 Prodigies now. One again. As soon as I start bigging them up, I hit a 1. Look at that, 121. So you can see they do help. They do help. Certainly for me anyway. And I think given the price range, they're definitely worth a punt if you're looking for something different in your darts collection, or something different to try. Oh, I snatched at that one. That was horrible. Oh no, 26. 26. Had to happen, I guess. Now where are we at? We're at 1325 with about 24 darts to go. Come on, treble 20. Close, 55. Right, so 21 darts left to go. I'm still looking to get, ideally, 700. That is a huge ask. Come on. Another 180. The Bolide 05s do it again, and this time it's on camera. I almost got too excited to put my score in. Brilliant. Finally a 180 on camera. I do love these darts, they're fantastic. Um, 85. Like I said, guys, I am a low 40s average, and these darts genuinely help me get higher scores. I bet you I hit a 1 now after saying that. I don't know. 100 though. 100. Right, come on, if we can keep this up. 12 darts left. Come on. Come on. 45. Oh dear, snatched them. Oh, and I went the wrong way. 18, 33, 34. This had so much potential there just a few throws ago that we could break records. Personal records, of course. Need to be big. Come on. It's not going to happen, is it? Oh, 123. So close to another 180. And guys, I haven't played with these darts in, I'm going to say like 2 months now. They're brilliant. They're great. Right, I've got 3 darts left. I'm at 1947, and my record is something like 2030. So I need a big score here. Wish me luck. Go concentrate, go concentrate. Loosen off. Come on, treble 20, please. Oh, messed up in the last dart. So what's that? Total score 1992. 3-dart average 60.36. So that was way better than I was expecting it to be. I'm really quite chuffed with that, and to get 180 on camera. So again, Bolide 05s, 26 grams. Give them a shot, whether it's the voids or the standard ones. I'll put links for both in the description. 180 on camera, quite a few high scores in there too. Very close to catching my best score with those darts, which is at the top of the leaderboard for the 99 darts game. So we'll go back inside and we'll get back on the screen. We'll do some final thoughts. Well guys, I'm pretty happy with how that went, given that I'm a wee bit rusty at the moment. I would summarise as saying they're an odd shape that takes a bit of getting used to. They're not overly grippy, but you feel like you get enough grip from all these radial grooves at the front and the back, and the shape of the dart seems to help with the grip. These particular darts are a heavy dart at 26 grams, and I think I said in the video they're the heaviest I've thrown, so just to note that they do hit the board harder, so they do leave a bigger hole. However, my Winmau Blade 6 triple core recovers really well, so I've got no issues with that, but it's just something for you to consider. I would say if you're looking for something different to try, if you're just wanting to try a different dart, you should definitely consider these. And I think if you're a novice like me, these are also a great option because the heavy weight of them and the shape seems to make you throw it properly. Like I said, I am having a wee bit of trouble with the Look Littlers at the moment, although I'm getting better scores just with time. I'm feeling like these give me a lot more at the moment, and they are my favourite dart at the moment. If you're to look at value for money, player darts can cost anywhere up to and over £100. At the time of recording this, you can pick these up whether you go for the black Void versions or if you go for the silver standard version. You can pick them up for about £45, and I will put links to both the black Voids and also the standard ones in the description below. But I would say that these are an absolute bargain. I personally like the black look myself, and I think it looks really great with the Cuesoul Flights that we've got here with them, with the skull design. But if you are precious about your darts, they do scuff easy, and I don't know if you noticed in any of the videos or how well it will show, there's a lot of black starting to come off with other darts hitting it, so it is starting to scuff a little. So if you want your darts to look newer for longer, the standard ones might be better for you. As mentioned during the video, these are the darts I've hit the most 180s with. Now, as a novice and as someone with a low average score, hitting any 180s is quite an achievement, but to now I've hit 4 already with these and still only have hit 1 with the Look Littler G1 Prodigies, it shows that these darts are definitely working better for me. And I've hit my highest 99 dart score with them as well. And here's how the Darts Review leaderboard is shaping up. Something to consider as well that I've read online is that the stems and the flights that come with it are prone to snapping. Now I don't know if that's true or not. It's not a problem for me. I'm more than happy now just to go ahead, take the standard ones off and put the Cuesoul Flights on. If you like the look of the Cuesoul Flights, here's an example of what you get. They have green, black and yellow, all with that skull design, and it's big wing. And the small ones are the ones I prefer at the moment. So Cuesoul, Rost, big wing, size small is what I'm using. Like I said, you can get them in black, green and yellow, so they can match most colours of darts. I'll also put a link in the description for those flights. Hope you found the review useful, hope you enjoyed the video. I've got lots more reviews to come, including the Aspinall Gen 2s, which I think I'm going to really enjoy. I've got Rob Cross Black Edition. We've got the Gerwin Price Glaciers. We've got the Target Cult Envies, which are really cool looking. We also have the Dimitri Vandenberg Dreammakers to check out. And there's more. We've got Steve Bunting 95k. I've got the Gabriel Clements 95ks to do as well. And I've got more to do after that as well. Please give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'd love to know in the comments what your own score is for 99 darts, what your 3 dart average is, how many 180s you've hit, if you happen to know it, what darts you're using, what you think of those darts. And if there's any darts you would like me to review, or any of the ones I've just shown you that you'd like to see first, please let me know and I'll push them to the front of the queue. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.